You have it, 445? Ve'im yachiv Hashem lo'yoid azai tahoyer dayim yisif oimet ha'teva. If God grants him a greater abundance of time for Torah study, then he whose hands are pure will increase his effort. He should resolve that as more time becomes available to him, he will devote it to Torah study. Moreover, God recounts a good intention as an actual deed.
Therefore, even while his time for Torah study is limited to a small part of the day and night, he is regarded as if he had studied the entire day, since he would have devoted all this time to Torah study had it been available. By virtue of his good intention, he thus is, in a sense, an abode for godliness, not only during the time actually spent in Torah study, but also throughout the day.
וגם שאר היום כולו שעוסק Iraq במעשה מתן ימach לשבטי וסנסקים. Even during the remainder of the day when he doesn't study, when he's engaged in business, he will be an abode for God by giving charity out of his of the proceeds of his labor. Charity is one of God's attributes which we are enjoined to emulate, as our sages say, as he is compassionate, so must you be. And as it's written in the Zohar, kindness is the right arm of God, so to speak. And therefore, human kindness constitutes an abode for the divine attribute of kindness. Thank you so much. I don't know.
Oh.
Thank Hashem, we got Hamantashin.
And eat some Hamantashin. Oh, today we'll merry be.
Thank you. Now, even though when you give charity, you only give 20%, right?
A minimum.
So the problem is, if you only give 20%, so the other 80% is not godly. And we're telling you that if you don't have time to study Torah all day, when you work, you should give from your work money, so through that your day becomes holy because you're giving from your earning to Hashem. But if you're only giving, if you're only giving 20%, so 20% is a problem because the other 80% is for you.
It's dirty.
So the other 80% that's for you, you're not doing it for Hashem. So he says,
if you
no.
give 100%, it's good, no?
Of course, then you don't have to eat.
Then you don't need to live in it. It's
Yeah,
good.
you can just
Great.
exist in Chabad house. So he says an interesting answer. When you give 20%, don't think that only 20% is holy. The other 80 becomes holy by you giving the 20. That's the chiddush. Why? Because if not the 80, you don't have the. In other words, in order to have the 20%, you have to make the other 80. So by me giving the 20%, the entire 100% becomes holy. You get the concept? Yet that fifth elevates with it all the other four parts of to Hashem, so that they too become an abode for God. Since it's well-known statement of our sages declared that the mitzvah of tzedakah is equivalent to the offering of all sacrifices. So you bring a korban chatas, all the sacrifices the Torah says for this. Tzedakah is a piece of you as a sacrifice.
Ouch.
A sacrifice is you give an animal. Okay, the animal is getting slaughtered and being burned. Okay, but when you give tzedakah, you're giving a piece of your animal. To take out the penny of your pocket, it's like a sacrifice. It hurts, especially if you give 20%.
Everybody needs to give tzedakah.
20%
Everybody?
minimum.
Minimum.
You could give more, but
Even
20%.
on welfare.
I know, no, you give me a discount. So it's, you give,
I
instead of
usually-
20, you give 40.
40. Yeah. That's the discount. Yeah. Well, the kabbalah is. He's learning. He's learning. Hey,
Slowly,
Chai, Oil Hashem al yedei beima achas chamel. Through a sacrifice, when you brought animal as a sacrifice, do you think that only that animal became elevated? No. By that animal being a sacrifice to Hashem, it elevated all the animal kingdom. When you take flour and oil and you bring it as a meal offering to Hashem, it's not just this flour and oil. The whole vegetation becomes elevated. Because by elevating a piece of a vegetation, it elevates everything. It's like someone once said, when you pray in Shemon Esrei, Baruch Aleinu, Ashana Azot, the ninth blessing, and all the produce, yeah? So it says you should have in mind, when you pray for produce, matzah for Pesach, wine for Kiddush, and esrog for Sukkot. So the Hasidim says, so produce is not just wine, and you need to eat a whole week. He says, no. If you have a good matzah for Pesach, and you have good wine for Kiddush, and esrog for Sukkot, automatically all the produce will be blessed. Because by you blessing the matzah, and you blessing the wine on Friday night, and esrog, that helps that all produce becomes blessed. So it's not just the esrog is being blessed. The whole entire vegetation kingdom is being blessed. So if God blesses you to get a good esrog, and a good matzah, and a good wine, so that's the blessing for all produce.
So you have to think about that.
Exactly. When you say just those three things, I should have good matzah for Pesach, wine for Kiddush, and esrog for Sukkot. No, read?
No.
Similarly,
all of one's earnings are elevated when he gives 1/5 to charity. That's it.
That's it, only 1/5. There's one more thing people don't realize. The time that you do learn, an hour in the morning or an hour in the evening, that you do have time to learn, how do you have energy to learn? Because you ate food, you drank, so that gives you energy to learn. So by me learning Torah with the energy I got from the food, I'm elevating the food also. So besides the fact that I'm giving tzedakah the 20%, which elevates the whole 80%, the 100%, but when I'm learning, how am I learning? Because I have energy, because I ate. So that means everything that I ate becomes holy to Hashem. So that's another sacrifice. So
Thus, even the time spent on earning those profits, which he does not distribute to charity, but which Rabbi Shem would like him to distribute to charity, also becomes an abode for godliness through Torah study and prayer.
Okay, please kiss your Tanya. We're going to go now to the Chumash.
It's almost finished.